Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Avernum 6. We are still in Barga. I was about to say maybe not for much longer, except that this could actually take a while. So we are about to wreak some havoc, or try to find out exactly how much havoc we can wreak right now. I'm expecting probably not too much, because these enemies, from what little we've seen, seem pretty tough individually, and there probably are a ton of them. Also, it would almost definitely be smarter to actually, at the very least, go back to Spire to have a talk with Mayor Anatolia first, just on the off chance that she has some sort of follow-up to her little reconnaissance mission that had us find this secret entrance here. I mean, I doubt she's going to ask us to actually attack using this tunnel, but then again, who knows? Let alone provide us any sort of help, of course. But I'm just curious. So, let's find out how bad this is going to be. How badly they're going to destroy us. Okay, we are in combat. That's expected. However, we're going to make them come to us. Yep, that worked. That part of the plan has worked. I mean, they have 600-ish health, which is not nothing. And the boss himself, well, I mean, the warlord of Barga, had, what, 2,500? Which is a lot. Not the highest HP, I want to say, of any enemies we've fought so far, but it's definitely up there. What I'm most curious about, is exactly this. How long it would take for the alarm to actually get triggered when taking this path. Surprisingly long. You know, like a complete combat turn into the fight, as opposed to before the fight even started on the other side. I wonder what the difference is there, but... well. Okay, we can still shoot you from there. Now, are they actually all going to come after us? In other words, should we retreat into this tunnel here and wait for them to come one at a time? Assuming they're not smart enough to take the very long way around and also attack us from the back. But even then, inside this tunnel, or this room, for example, I feel like we would be pretty well defended. But, I mean, for now, we'll just see. I mean, we don't even see another person coming from here, but we know that we're, like, at least 2 soldiers in the other corridor, which are probably going to come now. Anyway, let's just keep going for now. And see how far we can go. Right, I did see this last time. Okay. This archer seems a little bit overwhelmed with the situation, and, I mean, fair enough. Can't really reasonably expect even the most seasoned and the most loyal warrior to fight 4 armed and dangerous intruders all by himself. That's just suicide. And we can just hop down there. Okay, someone else just approached. We have more of the same here. Ah, right, okay, this is on the other side of this little tunnel. We could open that, which I suppose would be kind of an escape route, potentially. Oh, hey, were you here before? I saw this guy, but I'm not sure about this other one around the corner. No, surely we would have seen them on our way to this staircase. So they spawned here or something? Well, either way, let's deal with them, I guess. We have to, sooner or later. I am going to play it somewhat safe, using all the buffs and debuffs. Well, I guess not all the buffs and debuffs. Hi there. Ah, right, the Dark Cultist. I do remember seeing them. Yeah, why don't we actually go with... I mean, I guess War of Steel? Sure, it's expensive, but... this is probably going to be a pretty tough combat. On that note, I also should have activated... well, at the very least, Cloak of Curses. Let's go with the Cloak of Blades. And we did get hasted, that's what I was hoping for, obviously. Let's see if this works. Nope, they all resisted. The cultist, not quite as healthy as the warriors, but still not super squishy. I think we keep working on the warrior, and that's unfortunate. Oh, that's pretty good damage. Good job, Ayali. Okay, he's fine for now. Uh-oh. A second cultist, that's not great. We have not taken heavy damage yet, all things considered. Our mage is tanking pretty well. I would really like to stun them though, but I think we'll go with slow and hope for the best, hope that it does something. Because at the very least that's almost guaranteed to hit. Even if it's not guaranteed to take effect. Yeah, okay. I mean, Ayali should be fine for a little bit longer. I'm gonna heal him. Well, I suppose I'm gonna heal them both. And you're gonna try this one again. Nope. I'm amazed that they all resist. Come on. Nope, it's just not working. One of the cultists feels sluggish. Kinda wish there was any indication as to which of the two, but I mean, for now I guess we're still working on this dude anyway. Alright. That's one down, and no other enemies have arrived yet. Well, if we don't count the just recently summoned ghost. I'm gonna try it one more time. Nope, it's just not working. But one of the cultists was again sluggish, so that's good. Let's weaken their armor. Okay. Nice. Invisible shield, that's annoying, but not too bad. I'm gonna keep him topped off because, you know, the mage being in melee. I mean, he's tanking surprisingly well, but still. I feel like that could change any moment. That's not amazing damage, unfortunately. Come on. Okay. That's one cultist down, though. $30 damage. But only one attack, okay. I guess our fireball stunned them enough to take one of their attacks away. A little bit annoying that this cultist started running. Let's deal as much damage to them as we can, though. We want to take them out. Okay, the ghost is here. You can still reach them all with your magic. At least the summoned ghosts take decent damage from that. We can actually... yeah. I'm gonna use the opportunity to have you run after the cultist. You deal with the ghost. And this guy, I suppose. Okay, and suddenly someone else joins. They took their sweet time. Okay, gonna heal you. And I suppose just deal some more damage to the cultist. I'm surprised they don't heal, or if they do, then they don't heal for much. So that's good at least. Why don't you do one of these? That might even be slightly better damage against a cultist than the fireball. Almost. Well, I mean, you can't really do much here. So from that guy's armor, yep, okay, well now our priest is tanking. Ah, there's the healing. I guess they had to get a little bit desperate to start doing that. That's fine. I think I'm gonna keep going with the lightning. That seemed to work pretty well. Well enough. Nice. Take another step, help with these stupid ghosts. Well, I suppose you can also get one more of those attacks in. Okay, that was some more significant damage. Alright. Start the damage going on this guy. I don't think we... Did we reduce this guy's armor? Yeah, Ayali did before. I think we're just gonna do a blind blow then, and unfortunately, Xaos hit himself. Well, I suppose if nothing else, this guy should not have any of those defense buffs, because he only joined after the cultists were already dead, or mostly dead. So that's good at least. Everyone's still hasted, all the buffs are still up. Well, except Xaos has been cursed as an attack reduced. But that's fine. I mean, it's not ideal, but I don't know that I want to necessarily rebuff, because we're about to wrap this fight up. Well, I mean, I say that, but we're definitely not dealing quite as much damage as I would hope. You just keep doing this. No haste procs anymore. Oh, well. Come on, well aimed blow. I mean, that partially worked. That one was okay. Oof. Holy crap. Yeah, let's do another lightning. That should kill the other guy. There you go. Well aimed blow. Come on. I mean, that's fine. Not necessarily what I wanted to do, but that worked. Okay, some random equipment. Good, good. We recover all of our health and not as much energy as I would hope. Now, that worked better than expected, to be honest. These guys were more manageable, even a couple at a time, than I was afraid they might be. Of course, there is still Lord Farrar himself. And, of course, the unfortunate fact that now the entire city is going to be hostile, right? And we do have this sneaky exit, potentially, but I mean, I suppose that would, at the very least, allow us to spare the people inside the inn, but we'd still have to run past here, which means potentially aggroing this overbuy person, assuming these various shopkeepers are also hostile, and it's not just the guards. But I'm guessing it's the entire city? Maybe I should confirm that. The thing is, I am still going to save, because I always have my hard save from before I did this. So the fact that, you know, we started the episode like that is definitely convenient. Oh. Wasn't there? There is a person here. Okay. He was quite confused, apparently. Where did they come from, and why now? Yeah, there they are. Okay, interesting. Are they following us? Hello? No, that was just random. Okay. Nope. Never mind. This is a little bit bizarre. Why aren't you entering combat with us? I mean, I suppose, okay. If they're going to come after us no matter what, I suppose we might as well deal with them while we still have our buff active. Where are you now? Okay, there you are. Alright, that should work. Weird. I mean, some buffs are active at least. Not most of them. Oh well. But it's just this one enemy, even though it's being a little bit annoying right now. I feel like haste is still gonna potentially make a difference. We'll see if it does. Hi there. Well, whether on purpose or not, running here Running over here and forcing us to step into the line of vision of this archer was a smart move, Mr. Cultist. I'll give you that. Oh hey, you're also dead. Well, I suppose we have another enemy to deal with. As it turns out. And since you're all fresh and healthy, I guess I'm gonna do one of these. And of course, going after them forces us to step into the line of sight of yet another archer, and so on and so forth, ad infinitum. Or infinitum. I feel like it should be infinitum, but I've heard it said otherwise, so I don't know. What do I know? I mean, it is infinity, right? Not infinity, so... But when has that kind of logic ever mattered? So, more acid for you. Oh, hey, I suppose we can also do this then. I wonder if, and I assume that the answer is yes, that even with the town completely hostile, I'm assuming that we're still going to get fully healed as we step through either one of these gates. Because I think that happened when we entered the city, just like with any settlement, even though this one is not entirely friendly, or, you know, wasn't entirely friendly to begin with. Could be wrong, of course. And maybe they did think of deactivating that. I'm just not sure if the engine even allows for that. Okay. Seems like they're once again getting a little bit confused, just like the first one we fought. Just prioritizing getting away from us to get into a better shooting position, even when that means just wasting all of their action points and never actually getting to attack. But hey, I mean, I'm not complaining. Yep. Quite predictable. I suppose if they were only running from one person, they might end up with enough action points to actually shoot after they reach whatever distance they deem safe. But with two people, I guess it just doesn't work out, and the AI is not smart enough to realize that. Of course, they might eventually run into another person, although it looks like there were maybe only these two in this section of the wall, so we might be in luck here. Yep, looks like we are. And one more desperate attempt at running. There we go. Okay, you longbow, we'll take that. Okay. And of course... Ooh, wait. Oh yeah, okay, never mind. So we had not been to the outer section here, where there does seem to be an opening mechanism. Maybe this one opens both gates. I wonder, actually, if we can, through violence, fight our way through Barga and to this landmass over here. I had not even thought about that. I mean, that was not my main motivation for doing this, for committing this little bloodbath. Okay, that does potentially... Well, there could still be a wall in the way, I suppose. But this might potentially open up. Oh, hey. Oh, are you the one who fought the throne room guard? Must be the one, right? Why else would they be damaged? I mean, it surely wasn't us. You know what? Just go with a war blessing here. And I suppose just some fireballs, some well-aimed blows. Oh, okay, sure, get reposted again. Oh, you were... No, right, we are still hasted. I knew that. Once again, not necessarily what I wanted to do, but it works. It's fine. Saving some mana. There's another exit to the underground, and this actually goes outside. That's kind of wild. Were there soldiers outside, I wonder, that we saw through these gates? I don't remember. Guess I'm gonna save again. What could possibly go wrong? And I wonder where the Lord went. Maybe downstairs. Maybe that's where the main part of the fortress is. Also, what have we here? Oh, more stuff. Okay. And no more gods out here, I said prematurely. Okay, there's one of the archers that were previously non-hostile. Can we... Oh, we got more warriors over here. Can we interact with that? Oh, can't summon the strength to turn it? Of course not. Alright. So you're just never meant to be able to do that. Presumably. I wonder, though, if there is a way to open this up eventually. Like, I mean... Assuming that there is a way to get here in some parts, or rather, assuming that anything that is on this map will eventually be accessible, and I don't really have a reason to assume otherwise. Making this a truly massive game, just by the sheer area of it. I think this must be the largest of the Avernum games, right? Which kind of makes sense for the epic finale. But still, man, I mean, we've been at this for a while, and yes, I've been taking my time, but not more so than with previous games, I don't think. So, yeah, just based on that, we're gonna be here for quite a bit longer, unless things start speeding up later on. But I don't see that yet. But either way, I'm totally fine with that, but, you know, that's just to say that I'm expecting to eventually get here, and of course, it might be that we are only going to reach this place much, much later from the other side, for example, like crossing this river. I suppose if we ever do actually get a boat, and I still think that's probably going to happen at some point, whether it's going to be from here or somewhere else, who knows, then we might be able to explore all of these waterways and all of the connected areas, perhaps. So that's, well, we'll see. So far, of course, the game has only been opening up a relatively small, well, or at least one section at a time. I suppose something similar could still happen even if we do get access to a boat, and, you know, there might still be various gates along these waterways that only open at certain stages of the game. Anyway, the point is, I wonder if, even if we successfully, you know, overthrow this tyrant here, and free Barga, as it were, if there's some sort of mechanism to open these gates, or if there would have been a mechanism to have these gates open for us if we stayed on friendly-ish terms with Farrar. If he would have opened those gates for us eventually. And if there is indeed a way to kill him, if there is an alternative way to still get them opened. Which I'm sure there is. There's gotta be, because otherwise, you know, there wouldn't be a way to just permanently lock ourselves out of a major part of the game world just by doing something that, at least to me, doesn't seem particularly unreasonable as far as, you know, cities to pick a fight with. Barga seems to be pretty much the most reasonable one to do that. Have we ever checked this? No, we had not, actually. Battle Crystal. Blessed Shield. Ooh, okay. You have those. Okay. Huh? Where'd you come from? I sure hope they're not, like, infinitely respawning or something. That would be very unfortunate. Yeah, it's also unfortunate. Let's try that again. Alright. I suppose you can leg sweep for good measure. Spray acid. Okay. Alright, that was not so bad. Save again. So we know that there are a bunch of more enemies here, but we don't really need to deal with them, especially if we simply cannot open this gate. So that's good to know. There are obviously more people downstairs. Yeah, that just opens to the same general area as expected. Alright. So those two people are still in that corridor. And they did see us eventually. But are there more here? Not immediately. Although, yeah. Those guys are now also hostile, of course. I feel like I should clear this place out. Because who knows. I suppose I could have probably ignored these here. But I do want to take a look down this corridor at least. You know, might as well be thorough. Yeah. Plus it should all be experience, right? I'm assuming they're worth experience. Don't see why they wouldn't be. Except maybe to discourage, you know, random bloodshed, random killing sprees, I suppose. What are we doing here? I suppose I have to heal. Unfortunately, I thought we were fine. We would be fine. Without any buffing spells here, but I mean, we're gonna have to recover anyway. Pretty soon. So, might as well take this fight seriously. These guys can hit pretty hard. There, I think that was gonna be okay. Can he reach from there? I doubt it. Oh, never mind. Okay, thank you for switching targets, or rather for not switching to Ayali. Because that could have been a little bit dicey all of a sudden. Alright. Yeah, I suppose we hadn't really seen these archers attack before. I think this one might have literally be the first one that ever managed to get any shots off on us. Because the previous ones always just were caught in this infinite cycle of... Why did you run there? Huh? Okay, whatever. This infinite cycle of trying to run from us. So, what are you actually going to do now? Kind of trapped between the two of us here. Okay, that's what I was hoping for. Alright, fireball parried, as you do. No big deal. Okay. Iron breastplate. Yeah, mana's definitely looking a little bit dire right now. Hearts of iron, they're not mine. I beg to differ. They are now. Okay, we also got some food here. Okay, hello there. Is that the same person from inside? Yep, okay. For some reason I could have sworn they looked different, but I guess they don't. Never mind. Stop with the parrying, that's just getting old. Not getting any luck with the haste. Oh well. There you go. Yeah, I mean, When we're killing them all, we might as well also take their stuff. I guess that only makes sense. I suppose now that I've fought my way all the way back into the throne room here, I could try leaving through here. That way I should only be passing by this annoying lady commanding the farmers around. Well, let's see how bad it is. Oh wait, these are not hostile. So it is just the warriors. Oh, the farmers aren't hostile. She is, because she's just a loyal follower of Farrar, I suppose. Misguided as she might be. She's also fleeing in terror? Just from nothing? Just from seeing us? I don't know if that's something that's ever happened before. Huh. Okay, yeah, we do have more warriors here. That's fine. That's expected. I mean, if I don't have to kill her, I suppose I won't. Although I'm assuming that she is eventually going to recover her courage, and if we take long enough killing these guys, which we probably will. And thus, you know, I'll be forced to fight back. It's just how this works. We're still gonna try to make our way toward the gate here. I really was thinking there would be more NPCs in the way that we'd have to deal with one way or the other, but looks like we're kind of okay here. Okay, well. It's another warrior. Unfortunately, things are starting to get a little bit ugly here. Where did they come from all of a sudden? Well, somewhere over here, obviously. Maybe I should have taken the slightly sneakier route through here. But there were also enemies along those walls, so that would have been ugly in a different way, or at the very least required some more fighting. I mean, we might be fine still, but actually we might not be. I would like to renew our buffs, but for now it seems like we pretty much have to try to stay alive here. Can't you not? Yes. Can you not do something like this? Come on. Overcame the terror. Yeah, I mean, that figures, considering they also were very resistant to daze. Well, I guess we'll try to distract them like this. We did some pretty good damage with that one hit to the archer. Yeah, I think it makes sense to keep attacking the same person as much as possible. But yeah, this is already less than ideal, being split up like this. I mean, okay, the relevant people still have their protection and war blessing up, so that's good. That did not reach Ayali. I should have taken one more step. Just to be safe. Ah, the parries. Okay. Please haste. Nope. No such luck. Help kill this guy. And help kill this guy. Okay, yeah, change of plans. We can't... Oh wow, this guy is tanky, what the heck? Freaking sliths with their scaly skin. I'm not feeling this one. This seems a little bit rough. If I had known there was an enemy coming from around this corner, I would have tried to draw their attention first, fight them by themselves, and then... Yeah, that would have definitely been better than splitting the party up like this. This is not gonna work. You know what? I'll cut my losses here. This is... Even if we could have made it, and I'm not sure if we could have, honestly. That was pretty ugly. You know, especially in light of our dwindling resources. Yeah. Oh, hey, there he is right there. Surely he wasn't literally standing there last time, right? I mean, it's possible that I missed him, but we're also in combat with him right away, so I'm not really sure how that would have worked. Anyway. This is potentially better now. At least we're not in line of sight of the two guys by the gate right now. I did not mean to do that. Can I please change my mind? Nope. Maybe? Oh, he is weakened. Okay. No? No. Unfortunately, I just weakened their defenses twice, which I don't think is a thing, but oh well. Unless I've been wrong about this, like, forever, and multiple applications of the same debuff actually do something. I'm pretty sure it's only duration, though. Pretty sure. Anyway. No, I'm actually against just this one guy here. I'll try to be as conservative as possible, because we know that at the very least that Slith coming up is a pretty tough customer. Decent damage here. Decent damage here as well. Okay. Alright, haste. Not hasted, actually. But that's good. Against a single person like that, it's no problem. You know what? I don't like being basically forced into combat by this idiot here. And I know that she is just... You know, even though it doesn't really make any sense for her to attack us, but I know that game mechanically, the NPC, as soon as they recover from their terror status, will just start attacking us. And then we're gonna have to fight back anyway, so... It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. I mean, we've basically accepted that this whole thing is going to be unfortunate to some extent. Okay, let's do that ahead of time. Right, there they are. Decent start. Okay, despite the riposte, that was still okay. Of course, now we have a similar problem with that guy being there, being annoying. I mean, you can at the very least leg sweep this guy to reduce his attack power. That might help. And you can actually still inch your way over to, at the very least, force that. Actually, I mean, we can't even do this, in fact. Okay. That's not going to be enough, is it? Nah, not quite. 48. Oh, come on, really? 47? Alright. Okay. He panicked. Understandably, please only attack once, thank you. I guess I would have died from acid at this point, but, you know. Better safe than sorry, I suppose. Yeah, okay, so the Slith is just going to be very resistant to everything. It's just how it is. Oh, wow, yeah. Fire doesn't really work against him at all. Oh, he's running now. Huh. And there's an archer. Do they see us? Probably. It's fine. That was on purpose, by the way, this time. So I knew that a fireball was not really worth the mana spent. Yeah, of course they're shooting us now. God damn it. It's fine. What's one more archer? Actually, especially if we can make them come over this way. Maybe. They no longer have line of sight on us, so... Okay, finally he goes down. Hey, he dropped something. Archer? Archer is not coming. And we made it, and we did not get healed. Where's... Oh. Crap. Oh, is this the patrol? The 7-people patrol? Did we just unluckily run right into them? This is just not... This is just not ideal. Oh god. There he is. Well... I mean, haste should still be relatively fresh. Oh, you can't see them there. Well, in that case, never mind. Okay. I think we might have a shot through here. Oh, hold on a second. Okay, where was I? Right, slaughtering people. I guess you can dissolve this person. Dissolve this problem, as it were. Yeah, we want to keep this guy from running, ideally, running away any further. Yeah, I mean, in theory, this should be relatively safe. We'll see what they do. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Although, I suppose, if they physically cannot run any further because they are stopped by a wall, they will still shoot, so it's not working out quite as nicely as before, with them, you know, continuously running. But I suppose there's something to be said about them not, you know, continuously running further and further away, so... oh, hey, you have acid going. That's not how this is supposed to work. So that's what this person does, huh? I guess. There's the haste finally doing something. Oh, come on. So close, but they should be dying from acid next turn. I guess we're gonna cure that again. Or we can't really get anywhere. So that's fine too. Yeah, run into this little corner, that's fine. Okay, can we please leave now? Please. I mean, that was the rest of the patrol. I'm honestly amazed that they did not all aggro at the same time. At first, when I saw them there, I thought that maybe they were literally waiting for us, like, you know, another group of assassins, or, well, not assassins really, just a group of soldiers had spawned right outside the city gates to intercept us after our slaughter. But I don't think that's the case. No, it would be really convenient if this thing worked. Nope, no such luck. I mean, I suppose it's not that far off a walk. Why are these guys hostile? This farmer? I mean, I saved, so I'm gonna try to not slaughter any innocent townspeople. I mean, honestly, I'm amazed that these people are Ah, the farmers are reacting to the violence the way they deal with everything else. They hide in the corners and try not to be involved. They hope that the warfare just won't involve them. Their spirits have been completely beaten down. Ugh. I mean, at least they're not getting involved. That's all I need, but... What about... No, not you. Yeah, well, yes, you. No, you are hostile. Oh, come on. And I suppose I didn't really need him. But that is just unfortunate. Wait, overbuy? Did he just run? Where is he? Can I take his stuff? I could. Do I want to? Is there anything particularly worthwhile? Some scribane, interesting. Not for personal use, I'm sure. What about... Yeah, you as well, but... Oh, everyone's just fled. No, never mind. One farmer is still here. Where's the innkeeper lady? She was nice. Huh. Okay, now I'm intrigued. Maybe... Did that maybe happen when I headed down the stairs and back up? Kind of... I don't know if that counts as like refreshing the map or something. And if some of the NPCs are just marked as no longer spawning here or no longer active here or something. What if we had tried to leave through here? Okay, those guys are... Yeah, it's literally just the farmers that are still there but not hostile, trying to not get involved. This NPC is just gone. This NPC is gone. What? Yeah, okay, right, you're still there, that's fine. The mage, though, because I suppose he was officially working with Farrar, he's hostile, as was the lady here. What's her face? Sophia or something? That doesn't seem quite right, but close enough. Honestly, I mean, this guy barely seemed to know what was going on around him. He seemed mostly involved just in his studies, or interested in his studies. So honestly, I'm surprised that he feels strongly enough about anything, about his loyalty to Farrar, to fight us. But then again, Farrar is still alive, right? So I guess it's probably in his job description as the court mage, or Farrar's personal mage, to also fight for him. Okay, these farmers are not hostile. I suppose they really only are when there are soldiers nearby? Or at least I hope so. Okay, I think we should be in... Yeah, okay, we're obviously in Spire lands now. Well, that went way better than expected. Both in terms of the actual combat and also in terms of not actually having to slaughter the entire city. Which is very unexpected. Do you react to this at all? No. Something I'd like to know. I mean, I don't know that there is. No. Oh, wait! I'm dumb! The mayor is dead. Crap, wait, what about our quest then? Oh, the quest was for Mother Twyman. Right. We're good. Wow, yeah. Completely forgot. Completely, suppressed the memory of... any memory of doing certain unsavory things for a certain unhinged, insane mage. Right. I guess both cities of the Abyss are about to have leadership problems, or, succession of leadership problems, either right now or in the near future. I'd like to know... I found a secret passage into Lord Farrar's keep. I also slaughtered half of his soldiers. Ooh, Bow of Decay. I have a feeling like it's not going to be as good as it sounds, but I'm intrigued. You describe what you've found. Mother Twyman is very pleased. I will pass this information along to where it will do some good. Where might that be? As a reward, she presents you with a pouch of coins and a small, beautifully made bow. A well-earned reward for a new ally. Be sure to pass on that Spire in its ascension helps those who help it. And surely won't severely punish those who, you know, harm it. That's it, huh? Can you teach me any spells? Still exorbitant. So much for... I'm pretty sure that must be the same as before, so much for potentially lowering the prices here. Ward of Steel, Divine Fire, Control Foe. I mean, we don't have... Yeah, we need to learn Divine Fire in the first place. I suppose I will. What's 2,000 gold at this point, right? When you have almost 20,000. And it's still a lot of money, that's what it is. Because things are just... You know, the really good things, skills and spells, are just really expensive and will only get more expensive as we progress. Although I have been thinking about maybe visiting some trainers, some skill trainers that we've seen along the way. There must have been. I mean, I didn't take any note about them, but I know that there are lists online that I could look up. That I have seen, but not really, you know, paid much attention to. I mean, I feel like there weren't that many skill trainers with interesting skills, but maybe it's worth another look. Now that I have a bit of a better idea, perhaps, about what skills I need to unlock other skills, maybe there's a thing or two that would actually be worth investing a little bit in. Possibly even like some training in a secondary weapon skill that I'm not really planning to use, just for the purpose of maybe unlocking a couple more of those battle disciplines. I suppose I'd be okay with spending maybe a few thousand gold on training in that regard. Much more so than spending my hard-earned skill points, you know? You know, that kind of thing. That's just something I've been thinking about. Anyway, we have unlocked Divine Fire now, so there's that. I suppose. Divine Fire costs 15. I mean, it's not that much. It's affordable enough. I'm not sure how much we're really going to be using it, but now we have a second, you know, area of effect spell option for when we need it. Right, the other, yeah, Control Foe. I don't know. The usual problem with these kinds of spells, I feel like, you know, either enemies are weak enough that you don't need it, or they're strong enough to resist it, or be completely immune to this kind of effect. I'm sure there's some kind of very narrow, you know, middle area of some enemies where this might be worth using and can actually be used. But, I don't know. I can also just kill enemies the traditional way, for the most part. Ward of Steel. Honestly, this one is probably the one thing I should improve a little bit more, just to make it a bit more efficient at least. It's not gonna get any cheaper, but it does say that it makes the spell last longer, which is one of the things I criticized about it. Sure, let's buy one level for now. Okay, anyway, so this obviously did nothing to help with the Barga situation. And I suppose we're done in the Abyss as far as our quest goes. Or our quests. Yeah. I mean, we have recovered Melankion's message. We helped Melankion's messenger. Maybe Ramendresa is going to have to say something about that. Maybe Breck is going to be back with them in Spire Fortress. It's definitely something I should check on my way out. But before I head back out and back into... I suppose I would have otherwise just teleported, but now that I've thought about that, obviously I will stop by Spire Fortress just to see if they're even still there. But we do have the message, we did our main quest. But, I mean, we've obviously halfway cleared Barga, and that went relatively well. So needless to say, I will continue with that and see if we can actually go all the way and relieve the second Abyss city of its leader as well. In this case, much more deserved than in the case of Anatolia. Was that even her name? Yes, actually. Okay. Right. Should we do something first? I mean, I suppose there's nothing stopping me from finishing my current main quest, just in case we get some sort of nice reward, you know, experience, obviously. That kind of thing. Could sell some stuff for good measure. Also, Bow of Decay. Acid Arrow, yeah. I feel like we were in a similar situation in one of the previous games. Oh, but she has the Farsight Longbow. I mean, the damage is obviously... That's exactly what I expected. For the damage to be really low on this one, but it has the acid effect. But I seem to remember trying to use the similar or identical item in a previous Avernum game and being pretty disappointed by it. As in, it not even applying acid with every shot or something like that. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll just... You know what? Oh, we used up one of our stacks of food. Interesting. Maybe I'll just give that to Xalas just for... I don't know. Just because it's, you know, an interesting bow, an interesting item that would feel like a bit of a shame to just sell. I mean, I'm almost certainly never going to use it, or very rarely actually use it, so it's almost as good as selling it, but at least we're keeping it, and maybe I'll use it eventually, and maybe I'll be proven wrong, and it will actually turn out to always apply the acid debuff, making it maybe worthwhile. Yeah, I don't know, though. I mean, the Farsight bow is pretty good. You know, with the fatigue removal, that certainly helps somewhat. Well, I don't know. I guess nothing combat-related really makes that big of a difference for her, because she's mostly going to be casting her spells, but still. I'd like her to keep that, at least for the time being. Alright, anyway, enough rambling. I will maybe prepare a little bit, do some maintenance in between episodes, and we're going to continue our assault on Barga next time and see if we can actually get all the way to and through Lord Farrar. For the time being, I thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Bye-bye.